Hello everybody, and welcome to Scene Investigators. My name is Nocturnal, and we've got another game that kind of fits into our detective theme today. I've never played it before, but I've seen some stuff about it. Obviously, here we go. You saved that. I never touched it, so we'll see how it goes. But, okay. Essentially, we're getting scenes and we're investigating them. You know what? That was probably in the title. I could have left it to you guys. You guys are smart enough to figure that one out. Let's see. In assisted mode, the game provides a clue list as clues are found, allowing players to reference them during the investigation. In addition, players are informed of incorrect answers to help them understand where they might get their hypothesis wrong. In detective mode, the game caters towards a more realistic investigative experience. No hints or in-game help will be provided. Only a full correct hypothesis of the crime scene can lead to all the right answers needed to solve the case. You know what? Let's do it. Scene Investigators is a hardcore detective game. The more challenging case files will require some elements of hypothesis testing. The game shines best when playing with a partner to bounce ideas and brainstorm theories. Brace yourself for a brain teaser. Okay. Disclaimer. It's a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, and identities. Yeah. Entirely coincidental. It's been created for detective, true crime, and escapist room fans. Okay. Appreciate the warnings.
Hello, Agent.
Hello.
I am your personal assistant for this exam.
Oh, we're getting examined. So maybe we'll do the exam, and if people like it, we'll do more. We'll do Nahk. You know, Nocturnal and
Is
all.
this the name you want recorded in our database?
I'd rather not be in any database, but yes.
Creating your data file.
I'm not a big database kind of guy. I don't like details being out there.
Recording complete. Welcome to the crime scene reconstruction.
YouTube is like the max social media I
Prior to
have.
the exam, here are some important notes to go through.
Okay.
First, observe each scene carefully.
Okay. Before we get started, guys, let me know if you want to see more scene investigators. We'll go into actual crime scenes and have a lot more fun, so let me know. I think this will be a good game for the channel.
Not all interactable objects are important.
Okay.
And not all that are non-interactable are unimportant.
Mm-hmm.
You have to decide which ones can help with the investigation. Third, when there aren't enough evidence present in the crime scene, you will need to trust your intuition, fill in the missing gaps, and make smart, calculated assumptions. Fourth, when all else fails, don't give up. Take a break.
That's good. That's some good
Go over the
advice.
crime scene again and revisit the clues previously gathered with fresh eyes. Now that we've gone through them, let's do a preliminary trial.
Yes, maybe we try the preliminary trial and see if people like it.
This has no bearings on your overall grade.
Okay.
It's to see if you've come
What should we name
to
the voice talking to
fundamentals
us?
of the exam to come. Are you ready?
Yes. Start trial.
Understood.
Let's do it.
Loading preliminary trial.
So, my bachelor's was international criminal justice, and one of the classes I did was forensics. And our teacher would, Our teacher would set up crime scenes for us to go over, and the things that they'd have us make sure we saw and did was insane. It was a lot of fun. It was one of my favorite classes. The police have arrested a man they suspect to be about to rob a bank. Okay. I'm going to take notes, because I don't know how serious I should be taking this game, and I like to be serious. The confiscated items found... Oh, sorry, hold on. I got one man so far. They confiscated items found in a van. The man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices, plural. It is suspected that the man and his accomplices might also be involved in the purse snatching of Helen Turner. Okay. So we need to be on the lookout for a purse or the woman's name of Helen Turner. However, all the police have are the items from the getaway van, the criminal records of the three men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen Turner. Using what is available, can you answer these questions asked in this case file? Oh, so this is just the information. Who was the getaway driver? Who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse? Okay, so this is what the preliminary trial means. All right. Chain of custody. Alrighty. Alright, my master plan. So we got Clover Bank, monthly swap. Lorenzo will send us all the exact date. So we've got Lorenzo as name number 1. Part 1 of swap. 3:15 to 3:35, 20-minute window. Every second counts. Be in positions, plural, 3:15 sharp. Get in, get out. Minimum security at this time. 3:15 to 3:35. Security returns from swap. Second bar to swap. 3:35 to 3:55. Too much activity. Plan B actively returns to normal at like 4:10ish. May have to resort to robbery at gunpoint. Plan C, wait another month. Don't have time. Why doesn't he have time? Don't have time. Now, that might sound unimportant, and there's a good chance it might be, but if somebody's saying they don't have time, there might be a reason. Obviously, of course, you know what I mean? I'm running out of time, you know what I mean? So there's a good chance that maybe this individual started with the purse snatch, realized he wasn't going to get the money he needs. Say he's got like a daughter that needs like a medical treatment, like Sandman. Does a purse snatch, realizes he's not going to get the money he needs doing this because it's variable. Anybody could be carrying anywhere from $0 nowadays to a couple hundred, and you can't really bank on that. To maybe he needs to escalate. Maybe he did something in between purse snatching and bank robbing. Maybe he broke into a vehicle or robbed a store. But either way, he needs more money in a guaranteed fashion. Maybe. That's theoretical. It's theoretical. Split 50-50, 55% man with the plan, 50% helper, 25% getaway driver, 50% for Lorenzo. Okay, so we've got 4-man team. 55, 15, 25, and 5. So we already know Lorenzo got us info. I know this case might actually not be this hard, but I'm just gonna. So we need to know who the driver was, as per the answers. We need to know who the helper was. And we need to know the man with the plan. Alrighty. It's like my GTA heists. Undine Winning Numbers by Bridget Everett. The Undine Lottery announces the winning numbers. Those who have bought tickets, help them out and start counting the numbers. Winning numbers 5, 3, 19, 44, 9, Undine 7. Okay. Magic numbers, Undine 5 plus, Undine. Okay. Now, I don't really know what the hell that means, but okay. It's going to mean something. Does any of the right mouse button to zoom? Okay, this might be more important. Richmond donates thousands of dollars. Everyone surely knows of Wilson Richmond, the richest man in Portland. He is true-born American. Public safety for recreation, the founding of Portland Charter, the homeless shelter, is undeniable. Come to realize our children. Murderer of the Victoria Wells. Arrested by Aaron Davis. Alright, my first thought is, did Wilson Richmond deposit this money in this bank? 2001, he made one top 100 richest people in the United States. Today, he surprised many of us when he donated $100,000 to Save the Children charity. When asked why he decided to do this, he answered, "I've come to realize children are the greatest legacy a person could possibly leave behind. As I can't have children of my own, I will endeavor to provide for children whose parents can't. This will not be the only donation Mr. Richmond will give to children-related charities. According to Mr. Richmond's secretary, he has set aside 3/4 of his fortune to give away to charities or to fund talented children. Benevolence, however, some are skeptical as the reasons for donating. According to some sources, Wilson has been in and out of the hospital and has been speculated that he might be dying. For the philanthropy because of death, reputation, involved in a scandal with a young woman. Also was witnessed frequenting a restaurant known to be a popular dating spot with the young woman who seemed 30 years his junior. Yeah, okay. So, donated, not deposited. My bad. There. Halloween Haunted House. Candy Galore. Local family was out of business. Hardison Groceries. Pyramid scheme exposed. High Risk Incorporated. Patricia Langley comes home to Portland. Validate your cash. Counterfeiter escapes authorities. Page 4. Okay. I don't want to look at this right now. Let's look at what we got here. We got money. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 10, 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So $540. Now, if this is from the man with the plan, and that's 55% of the take, that's not very good. That might not even be enough to satisfy this guy. Police investigation file. Subject, Helen Turner. Alright, report of stolen items. Helen Turner, Officer Alan Jones. Caucasian female. Brown hair, brown eyes. For a second, you know what? For a second, a straight second, I thought that was a 7. And I thought, ain't no way. 5'5", 750. That's insane. I'd be dead. Light skin? That's an insane signifier. That's... Oh, okay. Suspect. Okay. Whew. Helen Turner 67 at quickandfast.com. That sounds so wrong. Alright. Corner of Harmonia Street and Xanadu. Alright. Harmonia and Xanadu in Portland, Oregon. Outdoor property. Property's occupied at the time of incident. Okay. So I'm thinking... Okay. Unknown, light skin, hair color dark. That's a weird way of writing that. Okay. So we have... Okay. So we got Rosenberg purse, rose gold, crossbody, keys, phone, mint green case, wallet, rectangular, snap, chevron, white and turquoise, credit card, Clover Bank, Helen Turner, lottery ticket, Undine lottery. Oh. Got it. Cash. 40. ID, Portland ID. So 590. Phone, mint green case. Why the fuck? Oh, it's the phone and the case. Okay, got it. So if he liquidated the phone, the case, and the cash, that's a 540. But he's got 590 over there. Or that's 590. He has 540 though. Frank Carter, 180, 5'6", roughly. Hair color brown. Okay. Arrest and sentencing if... Okay. Carter's known for having done forgeries, but it was never proven. He was never convicted. Let's see. Portland, Oregon. When did this occur? Date on the 10/5/09. Assuming that date of theft 10/5/09. Yeah, okay. I want to make sure that he wasn't in here. In prison. Term 3 years. So 6, 7, 8. He had just gotten out. Con money from civilians. Carter zone. Okay. Chad Harris. Hell yeah, brother. 7/14/06. Armed robbery. Targeted banks. 10 years. So why would he be out? Released in February 09 for good behavior. There it is. There's the answer to my question. Okay. So we've got Chad. Typical. We got Frank. Little Frank. American, white, 5'6", male, brown, 28. Got Anthony Young. Okay. Let's see. White, 5'7". Okay, black hair color. So that'd be our 3-man crew right there. See, con money from women, breaking and entering, petty theft, stole from the elderly. He fits that because she's born in 67. Yeah, 67. So that would make her, at this point, 10, 20, 30, 42. I guess it's not elderly. It's not elderly. I'm so sorry for anybody. Oh, why is the written statement all the way at the back? It should be with the report. Okay, anyway. Alrighty, so Helen Turner reports that she was at her home address of 4:49 for pretty much the whole morning. I went to wake up call. There we go. I was at home for pretty much the whole morning. I went to Wake Up Call Cafe to meet with my friend around 2 p.m. Nothing of note happened. I just told my friend that the news had announced the winning numbers in the lottery I played, and I had won some money. I was going to cash it in today. We'd made plans to meet up again to celebrate. Left the cafe about 45 minutes later. I headed towards Cart Convenience, and that was around the time I got knocked over by a man coming up from behind me. Next thing I knew, I was watching him turn around the left corner with my purse in my hands. You never really think such things would happen to you until they do. All I can remember is that he was a bit taller than me. He had dark hair and light skin. As soon as I was able to get my wits, I asked a passerby to call the police. So she's 5'5". The guy's a little bit taller than her, which counts for all of these gentlemen. They all... Well, I guess he's got the dark hair, the black hair, but really, all these guys have the same color hair. I'm gonna be honest. But he's a little bit taller. I'm brown, 5'5", a little bit taller, dark hair. But told me that he had dark hair. Okay, so. So if anything, right now it's saying Anthony's are probably our guy for the purse. Petty theft, stolen from the military, breaking and entering. Petty theft, armed robbery, targeting banks. Shoplifting, petty theft, stolen from civilians. Shoplifting, stolen from stores. And more likely than not, Chad's the main guy. Just based off of arrest records and the witness so far. Now what do we have over here? Oh my god, I can just zoom in. Oh, that's so nice. Ooh. Ooh, oh, who's involved in stealing Helen's purse? Okay. Got it. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Location of incident, Wake Up Call Cafe, La Poche Restaurant, Supreme Burgers, Clover Bank, initial arrest, van location. Harmonia Street. I didn't know we'd be getting a map, so that's actually pretty nice. I mean, really, right now, this is kind of just suggesting... Oh, it's not a very bright flashlight, is it? I mean, really, we gotta say... But who was the getaway driver? That is the question, isn't it? We didn't really look at that. Every second counts. Minimum security at this time. Winning numbers, matching numbers. Any line announces winning numbers. If you bought tickets, get them out and start counting the numbers. Ethan Moore, no. What's going on? Hopefully his victim's justice. Bridget Everett. I feel like I've seen the name Bridget Everett somewhere. Oh, okay, so I can click these as I want. Oh, okay. I understand now. Sticks. Some menthols. Some menthols. Hell yeah. I don't know why I said it like that. Here we go. Oh, we got phone numbers. Uh-oh. So, 348. They're all 348s. What am I doing? We'll do 40, 19. We'll do 13, 30, and 45, 66. Alright. So, 4090. Are you sure we can trust this guy? He seems all over the place. I know you hate unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do. I'm sure it'll be fine. Lorenzo vouched for him personally. He's just a temp anyway. I hate Lorenzo as well, but someone that has his respect must be at least somewhat capable. Okay, so one guy's the outsider. Do you have time? I ordered something real interesting. $600 cash. It would be really quick, and it's on the way. Boss holes, don't use this number if it's not related to the job. But you're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? Okay. So boss boss is younger than one guy. We go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors that he was already stealing big time at 8 years old. In that sense, he's my senior. Whatever, you in or not, we can split it 50-50. Well, send me the details on my other phone. I'll decide then. 10509. So that should be 4566. If that sent that should be the Lorenzo sent all of us exact date. So that should be the date from Lorenzo. And that's 4566. Phone owner. He's messaging. Okay, so this is Lorenzo's, the date. 4566 is Lorenzo. And so whoever this is isn't the boss. 1330, 600 cash. You sure we can trust this guy? Alright, so who's younger than who? So we got, let's see, we got Frank at 051374. We've got Chad at 10-2 and then 81 71. And we've got Anthony at 71 128. 128. Alrighty. 74, 21. So first arrest for this guy was in 95. 81 was in 06. 92. I mean, that's petty theft. Yeah. Not necessarily 8 years old, though. That's 18. That's when he was first arrested. Told the other guy, isn't he younger than you? Go long back, stealing big time at just 8 years old. Okay. Ball stools, don't use this number, it's not related to the job. And if we think Chad was the boss, he'd have to be the boss. He's the one born in 81. He's the youngest guy there. He technically could be Frank and Anthony, but it can't be Frank because he's the oldest. Anthony's the middle ground. And technically Anthony could be saying this to Frank. Actually, could be Frank saying it to Anthony or Anthony to Frank. That's the problem. 10-5. Besides the rumors already seeing my time. 228. 4019's the boss. Well, interesting. So we got Chad, Frank, and Anthony. Helen Turner got robbed the day of the bank robbery. They don't have time. Somebody's in a rush. Lorenzo's the information guy. Had that happened there. Initial arrest was right around the corner. The fact that there's not a file on the initial arrest kind of makes me confused, doesn't it? Police have arrested a man that suspects to be robbed the bank. The cops said items found in the van. In the van, the man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give the names of his accomplices. It is suspected the man and his accomplices might also be involved in the personality of Alan Turner. It'd be better if you told me which one you... I get a notepad? Oh my god, look at this. I didn't know I get a notepad. It'd be nice if you told me which one you arrested, though. Because it doesn't, right? It doesn't tell me that. The beer. Porpine is using a bias and chase has been improved and refined. According to the Surgeon General. Picked 20 classic cigarettes. So this is what they got out of the van. That's the driver. So Chad wouldn't be the driver. Obviously, he's the boss. Chad wouldn't be the driver, and it wasn't Chad that robbed the old woman, I don't think. So one guy's an outsider. Chad, we know, is the boss, obviously. And if the other two guys are of similar enough age... Well, no, that's not true. Who's been where in prison? Solidgate, Willow Bay, Darkwater. Willow Bay, Fairwood, Max Security. Darkwater, Iron Bolt, Solidgate. Okay, so that doesn't really help us much, does it? Man. Okay, so obviously, if we're just trying to answer who's the getaway driver and who's involved in the stealing of Helen Turner's purse, nothing about the bank, we can ignore Chad completely. So it's just down to Frank and Anthony. Then we just have to decide who was the getaway driver, who are we taking the car of it, and who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse. Oh, man. Boss souls don't use this number, it's not related to the job. Tulo's the guy, isn't he younger than you? Which would imply... yeah, I mean... He could have said younger than us, right? Long back, besides there's rumors that he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. So the boss and this guy will go a long way back. So that's what we need to find. So Chad Harris was in Willow since 00, got out in 9 years for good behavior. And he was in Fairwood Max from 06 to 09. So he was in Willow Bay Correctional Facility from 00 to 05. And then he got out, did the bank robbery, got arrested, was in for 3 years. So then we've got none of these places. Solid Gate from 92 to 5 years. Willow Bay from 99 for 5 years. So they 99, 5 years. That puts him there until 2004, which is all the same time that Chad was there for 5 years. So there's a 4-year overlap of these guys. So, and this is Frank. Frank and Chad go way back, right? As I said in the messages. Also, you know the guy isn't younger than you, and we know Frank is born in 1974, and obviously Chad the younger by 7 years. Yeah. So we go a long way back. Yeah. And there's rumors around the yard, easy. So I think if this phone is the driver, then Frank was driving. That would be Frank Carter. And it would obviously be Frank Carter was involved in this, but also the other guy because he agreed to it, right? Anthony Young, I think. And then we'll submit. Yeah. That's the key. That was the key, was figuring out that they were there at the prison together. That's how they met. That's what I needed to figure out. So I think that was fun. I think it will only get tougher when we actually have scenes to go over. But I really enjoyed it, actually. I think that was a lot of fun. This is what I like to do. This is something that really does interest me. So if you guys want to see more, if you want to see me struggle with cases, I know that probably took me way longer than it should have, but I like to run through things to be absolutely sure. So if you guys like that, then let me know, and we'll do more. So thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.